Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle and I am doing the weekly reading for the collective. I'll take off my gloves to sprinkle the prosperity dust. Welcome. This is, remember that when you catch this is for the coming week for you. I'm going to start with a couple of angel cards. Oh, I got the blank one. No. Supposed to, like, I think they make the blank one so you can put your own words on there. I'm not going to freeform it. Or freestyle it. All right. Balance. We've got an angel. Kind of looks like on a snowboard, but balancing on the middle part of the E. Oop. Spontaneity. This came up last week. One of my favorite words. I love this. Balance and spontaneity. Okay. I will speak to those in a bit. I'm going to go with the Wisdom of the Oracle. Why 31? Poised 48. Building blocks in reverse 28. I don't know, for some reason I have a vision of someone like at the top of the staircase, feeling really confident and good, ready to like go and conquer the day, and they take their first step and like their foot slides out from under them and they go boom, 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 down those stairs. Okay. So there's something here about where like you've really done some, I don't know, it might be soul searching, figuring out what you want to do and why. Really getting curious. And there's a book here with wings. Maybe you've been studying up on something, or but you know, with poised here, it's like you've done your homework and you're feeling ready. You're feeling ready to take some kind of leap of faith. This feels very much like the Fool in tarot. But with building blocks in reverse here, I don't know. This could be okay. So the first thing that comes to mind is that you didn't do your due diligence. You didn't get your all of your T's crossed and your I's dotted and all that. There's something here that's faulty. It's like you're ready, but then whatever you're working on isn't. It's like you're all ready to move in, but your house isn't built yet. I don't know. Let's go to, I'm going to go to straight to the Tea Leaf Oracle. I want to know more about what's going on here. This something, I don't know. Yeah, let's see. What is this? Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Could be a spontaneous journey. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Going on a journey because of some disappointment. Heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Aww. Yeah, you've gone through something really tough here. Something disappointing in love. love or someone that you had deep affection for, have deep affection for. Everyone's on a different timeline, so this could be coming up. You could have already dealt with this. You might be right in the middle of it. Of course, apply it as it fits. So let me get some cards from the Osho Zen Tarot. This card has been coming out almost every time. I love this card too. This is Knight of Fire, playfulness, which really aligns with the spontaneity. And I'm pretty sure the weekly last week also had this card. Yeah. Innocence. This is the sun. Yeah, this is Leo energy. Oh, I love this. Playfulness and innocence. And conditioning. 10-15, which is Devil. Yeah. Capricorn energy. This has come up recently too. It's really interesting, these kind of different energies. Because on the one hand, we have playfulness and innocence here. There's this very youthful energy. And it's light and fun, spontaneous, balanced. There's a lot of delight. There's a lot of enjoyment. This is the opposite of all of that. This is feeling held down, held back, trying to fit in, not feeling like you belong, feeling like the people you're hanging out with are meant to be your dinner, not your tribe. Two of the three are major arcana. Like, there's something big going on here, and maybe it's something where, like, in one aspect of your life, or in certain aspects of your life, there are things are really lightening up for you. You're feeling good. Maybe you're having these really interesting conversations. Kind of tapping into this youthful, innocent energy. Maybe you're doing some like inner child work. And then in another area of your life, maybe this energy is helping you to see where you have felt stuck, felt tied down somehow. Like you were trying to go with the flow, trying to fit in. But there's that difference between fitting in and belonging. There's no belonging here. There's a belonging here. There's like a curiosity. This is just having to shut up and, maintain the status quo. So, okay, we've got an interesting thing happening here. So let me look at Heart's Hidden Secrets. I'm curious I want to know a little bit more about the energy that you are in specifically. And I say that with the idea that you may be dealing with other people or someone else here with this disappointment. So, a fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, and fantasize. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. But not today, Satan. Just kidding. Fantasizing about something that's, I don't know. It's not happening right now. Conflicted, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Interesting, because this conditioning, this guy's face, I don't know if you can see it, but looking very troubled. Not happy. conflicted about a fantasy. Conflicted, it's like, oh, it's something that you're fantasizing about, you've been hoping for or wanting for, but you also recognize that it might not actually be the right thing for you, but you can't help but want it. That's the sticking point. You want something or someone you can't have, and you're feeling disappointed, and it's tugging at your heartstrings, and you're on some kind of journey to, I don't know, figure this out. Yeah. So let's take a look at the guides of the hidden realms. Want to know more about this journey you're on. This and that are true. Open-mindedness, perspective, nuance, and complexity. 35. You need some kind of new perspective. Nuance and complexity. Yeah, you're on this journey to see something from a new or different perspective. Zenith at the peak. Victory, achievement, tangible abundance. Number 2. What it means to have victory, you're like, I don't know, maybe you're kind of doing an assessment of all of the accomplishments, all the things that have worked out, that you have had victory with, focusing on your abundance. Oh, interesting too. Oh, yeah. I'm noticing in this image that this being is coming up out of the water. This has been a theme, another theme that's been coming up. And I feel like this is that inward journey, right? A journey either physical or mental. Except it's not just physical and mental. This is emotional because of being in the water. So it's like you're on a mental journey, but you're going deep into your emotions. Surrender to the change. The art of allowing resilience and adaptability. 24. I'm noticing, okay, so first of all, this being has what looks like bubbles around it. So it feels like being resubmerged in the feel. It's like if you've ever been to a warm place, tropical place, and you've gotten in the water, like ocean, I don't know, sometimes I guess lakes, but I'm thinking like tropical Mediterranean ocean places. Like you can get in that water and you can sit in there all day. It feels so good. It's perfect temperature. And this feels like you being like, oh, I'm actually really comfortable here. This is really nice. I'm going to go back in. I'm thinking about victory. I'm focusing on my victory. Let me just do more of that. It's like you're developing a desire. So we have a lot of red here. There's a lot of passionate energy here. This is also root chakra energy. Stability, structure, foundation. You're looking at somehow, maybe it's like kind of your default mode, like certain ways in which you've like maybe in the past you've encountered situations where you're like, okay, I'm ready to go for this, and then you don't get everything in place, or you have steps that you miss, or you're kind of there's something here where you're looking at, maybe it's self-sabotage, where you've built on faulty foundations, either ignoring or not realizing there were faulty spots. There were red flags. I'll say that. And so anyway, it just feels like you're going within, and you're like, okay, not everything is bad, but you're I don't know, maybe going back to the drawing board. You're getting comfortable in your emotions. I don't think you have been comfortable feeling at this depth, at this level. And so you're in this very kind of Zen kind of place of just, you're like, okay, something's here isn't working. I gotta change things from the ground up. Even deeper than the ground, below the ground. And you're also recognizing how resilient you are. But there is big change here. Surrendering to the change. Go to my, what's it called? Shapeshifter Oracle. A loyal guardian, a magical protector is there for you. 33. Ooh, both of these break down to a 6. Surrender to the change. That's a part of the change. There's a magical guardian. This could be someone in physical form. This could be a spirit guide of some kind. You've got assistance. Sacred beetle armor. You have a mighty shield. 38. Oh. Breaks down to a 2. So does Zenith at the peak. You've got a mighty shield, which is what ensures your victory and success. Bringing it, and there's abundance here too. Focusing on your abundance. Our abundance is coming in all its forms. Yeah, I need some water. Dragonling Garden, a new world is born. 45. So you're shielding yourself. You have a mighty shield and a magical protector as you do this deep dive. It's like you're being cared for as you go through this change, this shift, and a new world is born. You're opening up to a new world, which is, okay, so hang on, what's in this picture? She's holding a dragon. There's also a bunny, a baby deer, a robin, a frog, a squirrel. Oh, she's got dragon wings too. Anyway. Oh, and there's another bird too. A couple of different birds. This could be a new community. A lot of these animals look like babies. At least the deer does. But anyway, yeah, new world is born. Oh, hang on. Okay. Oops. I'm back. So how about, let me go with the Forest Spirits Oracle. see if we will be blessed by the typos. But if not, we are still blessed. Chipmunk spirit, adventure. Adventure came up last week too. We had adventure and spontaneity. This is a recurring theme or running theme. Strike out on your own to embark on a journey of discovery and realizations. Discovery and realizations. Open-mindedness, gaining a new perspective. I like where this is going. Oh, and I was going to say this adventure also aligns with this playfulness. Embark on a journey of discovery and realizations. Discovery. There's a discovery energy in both of these. Feeling the energy, having that conversation, or like getting to, it's like seeing something in a new way. Yeah, with that new perspective. And then we have hummingbird spirit, happiness. As you buzz through life, remember to enjoy the good times and live your joy. That's part of the new perspective as well. It's like choosing happiness. I often say this, but I have this postcard on my wall. Happiness is not a state to arrive at, but a method of traveling. And so it's like you're getting into that energy of like, well, yeah, sometimes the things are tough. Sometimes I encounter difficulties, but that's not the whole story. Sometimes everything's fun. Sometimes, or it's better to say it like, you know that you're getting yourself unstuck because you're changing your attitude about where you are in the first place or what you think you have to do. You're looking at why. You're looking at your whys. Ooh. Whys. Your plural whys. And, you're tapping into some kind of wisdom. And peacock spirit, beautiful, elegant, to shape one's unique spiritual outlook and showcase a colorful future. A new world is being born. And it's a very colorful world. And you're shaping your unique spiritual outlook so that, there's some kind of spiritual growth happening, spiritual awakening, spiritual whatever. You're understanding things in a new way that you didn't before. Where to go from here? Let me get some angel tarot. Angel Arcana. The Wheel, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune on your side. A time of positive change. Where'd that go? Surrender to the change. Positive change. Because you're protected. You have a mighty shield. It's a shield that someone or something has helped you build. Release. 13. Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or situation. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on. There it is. Yeah. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on from this. What is this conditioning about? This is the anti everything that you are becoming. the Chariot, Archangel Metatron. So we have Death. So we have Scorpio energy here, Death, and then we have Cancerian energy with the Chariot. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. The other thing about these two is that they're both water signs. Something about you doing the deep dive, re-submerging yourself. You're like, this is a new place to be. I'm going to explore this for a bit. And by doing that, there's some kind of important achievement here. And self-discipline too. Here's the balance. With the Chariot, we have the dark and the light both working together for a common goal. So by releasing, where'd that go? There's a release here. The art of allowing and resilience. Yeah, I feel like that's a part of the releasing. Is you being in this place of allowing things to fall into place the way they're going to, rather than trying to make it to be something it's not. You're becoming realistic about your fantasies and how they haven't always aligned with what's good for you, maybe. It could be a part of that. So, what else? Oh, I want to get some cards from the Moonology deck. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Having faith in your dreams is what helps you to really embody this playful energy. And this innocence too. You know, when we're kids, we don't think about like, is this realistic? We're just like, I want to be a blah, and like, we don't put limitations on ourselves as children. We're taught to do that. We say, I want to be a thing, and someone's like, you can't do that because you're not this, or you're too much of that, or, and it's like, oh, your hopes get dashed, and you're like, never mind. And there's something here about getting back to something that maybe you've always wanted to do it, or you always wanted to explore something, some topic, or learn something, I don't know, whatever it is. And this is like you coming back to that and actually like entertaining that, rather than giving up before you've even begun. Expect powerful change. We have change all over the place again. A time of positive change. Expect positive, powerful change. Positive and powerful. There's another. Where did it go? Well, anyway. Yeah. Surrender to the change. There's the other change. And a new world is born. That implies change as well. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Because everything is all a swirl with change. So this is all about being in that, like, I think that's where the spontaneity comes from. It's like you're feeling the energies and you're allowing yourself to move with them. It's like you're learning how to not let yourself get stuck anymore in it's like shoulding on yourself. I should do this, I should do that. People have told me I should be this way or not that way, and you're letting that go. You're like, I'm not gonna shit on myself anymore. I'm not gonna let other people shit on me. They can shit on me. I'm saying should. But then if I'm letting people should on me, then maybe I need to extract myself from that environment. Because when you're trying to fit in, people are placing a lot of shoulds on you. When you belong, there aren't any shoulds. It's like, oh, hey, welcome. Exactly as you are. Bring it. So, all right. So nothing is yet set in stone. You're in the process of transformation. And that's going to happen in its own time. But it's looking really good. I just grabbed the Beyond Lemuria deck. I'm going to finish out with one of these. Okay, so we have it's kind of like a vague body shape with the head and upper torso, possible wings, and there's a very this maybe it's like a lotus flower, but it's really like it makes me think of a beetle shell. If you look at this, there's this, it's kind of, it's what's the word? It's like a hardened, like a beetle shell, and dark, or, you know, blacker colors, blacks and blues. It's something about, and where is it? Kind of between the heart and the solar plexus, if I'm reading that right. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't even matter. This is about the crown chakra. Okay, yeah, here's your spiritual outlook. You're rising up out of this is, I'm thinking like petrified wood or something. Metal. It almost looks like metal. Anyway, let's see what it says. Crown chakra, the unlimited self. The crown chakra is your link to the multi-dimensionality of your being. The seed of your soul, it gracefully connects you to the heavens. The infinity symbol of limitlessness appears within the unfolding petals and points to your most potent potential. Oh. So this isn't even, this, like, I was picturing this as like a body, but this is actually like all the stuff that's happening up in, yeah, this is a whole crown chakra opening, crystallization maybe? Here you can delight in the divine strands of light that dance with us when we are aligned with spirit, purpose, and truth. Be present and flow without rigid outcomes. Nothing is yet set in stone. Be present and flow. Surrender to the change. Be open-minded. Look for the new perspective. This and that are true. Find more spaces in your life. Find your own way to meditate. Explore the state of flow and be receptive to the intuitive messages you may receive. And those intuitive messages are what will help you figure out how to build with a solid foundation. Yeah. Your new world is going to be all about, like, it's a rebuilding from the inside out. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.